Hey Leo, it's Isol, the Altruistic Mystic, and I'm here. I just got done doing a channel message for the sign of Pisces, um, and I was gonna go to bed, and now I'm here because now I feel like I have to talk about Leo or to Leo. So I'm going to do that, and hopefully everything is good in your world. Yeah, I think like an energy that is overarching here is, very much in regard to your archetype, to remaining in your strength, cultivating your strength, something about being timely in how you go about establishing your communication, how you go about establishing the way that you set forth the energy and intention. There's something here too also about some manipulation. And I don't think it's from other people. I think it's actually from you. I think it's mild forms of manipulation that work in certain regards. And use that to your discretion. I think that there's something here too where it's like that. I'm not really a fan of like suggesting people to manipulate others, but there's something here where you actually have done it enough with positive results, or you've seen outcomes in your life where results have been positive for an element of this type of manipulation has been presented, and it's beneficial for all. So there's something about that. Like you need to be very, very discerning when it comes to that, but there's something about that energy. Timeliness. Yeah, it's like you're getting things done in a very, very interesting way. You're going about your life in a very speedy way. There's a quickening here. And you are you're finding direction in a lot of ways. I think where Pisces was having a difficulty in finding direction, you're actually, maybe this is, if you're involved with the Pisces, you might want to see the Pisces one, but for this brief moment in this communication, the way that you are going about situations, multiple experiences in your life, it's like you have a level of confidence. And some of you may need to get back to that. That's what it is. Some of you may need to get back to it, and the road to it is not as bright and shiny as you would like it. And I feel that there's also a need here, or not a need, I'm sorry, there's a, because the road is not so obvious, I feel it's almost like some of you will turn on extra charm, there's something extra energetic release here about this situation in regard to others and how you get the ball rolling in certain ways. Be careful with that. Like where I was just talking about manipulation being potentially positive, be careful with this type of manipulation. I don't know why. And if this doesn't resonate with you or your life, then scrap it. Like, do not try to make it fit. But if there's something here that feels right for you, then feel it out, but don't force it. Like there's people here that try and force things to be their situation. Hey, it's not a personal reading at all. This is a channeled message. It's a general collective channeled message. I'm just being a channel. So, you take it with your own discretion. Yeah, where this information is of, if you apply that type of negative manipulation to it, it will be of detriment to yourself and to the situation. Over here, you have to be more discerning because the outcome is potentially positive, and only a few of you will understand what I'm talking about there. Is that like a general energy? Is that an overall energy? I feel too like some of you have blinders on, like it's like go, 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 you know, and there's something to be said about that type of mentality. There's something to be experienced when you are in that type of energy, because it's exhilarating. You're running your own show, and there's something about that. You're like you're like gas powered, you're steam powered, you're just go, 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 go. And there's something really beautiful about that. There's something really magical in regard to that, because it shows you just what a powerful person you are in regard to how you go about your life and like setting the pace. There's something really beautiful about that. Like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, shit, I should apply that type of stuff to my life. That would be wonderful. I'm a Pisces, and I date Leos like a motherfucker. For some reason, I love dating Leos. I don't know what that is, but yeah, I'm a Pisces, and so this, I'm just like, how do I do that? How do I do that? So maybe I'll have to figure it out and do it. But yeah. Some need to slow down, some need to speed up. That's kind of the overall general energy here of this channel moment here. Some need to speed up, some need to slow down. Your discretion. There's a lot about discretion here. And it's like you're trying to take care of a lot of things too. So was Pisces. But you're doing it a completely different way. It's oh shoot. You know, I feel like I want to go and find James Panther. He's delightful. He's delightful. James Panther. He's an astrologist, an astrologer on YouTube. He's lovely. His channel is called, I believe, Astrology for the People. Astrology for the People, James Panther. He's quite good, but I feel like I remember him or the Leo King saying something about, the Leo King's good too, but I like James Panther, he's cute. Capricorn energy, like go, go, go. Get it done right, you know. And I think within this energy, it's like you're really needing to figure out what gets it done right and what's efficient, because you have a lot of things going on. So did Pisces. And I think the energy right now is like, yeah, we're trying to get these energies completed. We're trying to get things out because there's like an up. There's an up. I feel I said the quickening before in this video. I'm going to say it again, the quickening. It's like you're upping, like watch Highlander. Watch Highlander. Or if anybody's a Highlander fan, cool. Yeah, it's like the quickening. You're like raising your vibration, but to get to the elevation within the vibration, you have to thin it out down here. You have to dilute it down here, and not dilute like you're just muddying it down, but like you have to thin it out. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, work energy. I feel like some of you are going to be asked to travel for work. Some of you are going to be switching jobs, and you may not be 100% comfortable with that. It's like moving to a new sector or moving to a new situation, moving to a new space. There's something about that while in certain situations for certain people, it's like the situation is fine. You know your work, you know your coworkers, but just being moved over here by Myrna instead of Ted, now you have to pick up on her energy and you have to filter out her energy, versus where Ted was just like, hey, good morning, you know. Myrna may not be so easy. So it's like you have to shift the way you like your tuner, you have to shift in how you experience the information. You have to, those old cartoons, where like the old man, you know, he's like up on the wall with his cup, like, you know, like you have to be like that. Like you have to be very conscious in what you're listening to, but also like, you know, it's kind of hard because it's coming through this like horn, you know, like filter your messages. Yeah, so some of you maybe also, so those of for you, certain people for you that are that's like a lesser degree of shift, of movement, of redirection. There's some people here where the redirection is going to be far away. It's going to be a lot of travel. It's going to be daunting. It's going to be more than you wanted. Yeah, more than you wanted. More than you can chew. And you kind of have to do it anyhow, and you have to produce. So I think like in this regard, using your antenna is very important. What I'm feeling here is using your antenna when you are feeling a definite need to find repose, to calm your body, to disconnect from everything. You need to pay attention to where it is and when it is, because that's very, very crucial here, especially for those that are going to be traveling far away. Some of you may also have to deal with the worries of a partner. Some of you may be leaving situations, not like leaving, but like you have to leave a situation if you're going to travel. You're coming back, but you have to leave a situation. Some of you may be experiencing situations with partners where it's like things are frustrating. Yeah. Yeah, things are harsh, things are jabby, things are uneasy right now. They feel painful. They feel like a prick. And some of that is with family members, some of it is with partners. Some of it you can't really, it's like you don't in a way, within all of this exhaustion, when you get to your destination, aside from having to deal with this, aside from having to deal with that, you're also like, ugh, thank God I'm at least away from these people or this person or this partner, at least for this like 3 days or a week or conference time or whatever it is. Like at least I have a little bit of relief or respite from this person and primarily the situation. Yeah. And I think you're frustrated because it's like, you know, you could be using your time elsewhere, like doing something else that, you know, I'm away, I might as well go look around this and that. But it's like there's a level here where it's like some of you may be like, oh, I just don't feel like it. I don't even want to leave the hotel. I'm just going to lay in bed here. I'm not even going to watch TV. I'm just going to put the blanket over my head and fall asleep or think about things, overthink things. That feels super frustrating. Like if you're gonna be far away, like working and already exhausted, and now you have to think of things, but like it's like you want to release yourself, you want to chill out, you want to let it go, and it's like you're not able to let it go. You're coming back to it, even though the problem's over here. It doesn't really leave you. The problem's in here, you know. So, yeah. Is there any more else for love, connection, any type of connection? I feel like some of you may want to cheat. You know, that's up to your discretion. That's up to your discretion. Some people may find, sure, some people may find the love of their lives, but that's not what that's not, sure, but that's not what, some people may find the solace that they need from the situation. Again, I don't want to advise people to go cheat, but like there's something here where it's like whomever may end up in that situation, there may be a relief in it that couldn't have been found elsewhere. And there's also too a recognition of like, well, it's already, this is toast, which is a hard way to look at it, I guess. Like it feels hard to me, like it's almost like we're discerning it, like damned if you do, damned if you don't. But I think like, yeah, I think like you're like, oh well, there's some aspect of that here. That's not for everybody, please. And if you are cross-watching for a Leo and your guys are having trouble, like, I don't know, man, pay attention in your relationship. Like seriously, like we do things, we become part of things and we get enmeshed and we ignore our side and what we contribute to situations. And, I'm not saying it's your fault if somebody cheats, but I also am saying pay attention to what you contribute either way. And if somebody's going to cheat on you, then they cheat on you. It's not because I said it. Like, I'm not here like, Scorpio, poor Scorpio. They always get the bad rap. Leo, cheat. I'm not like waving my little magic wand out here, like being like, hey, Leo, you're going to cheat now. I advise it. I'm not advising it. I'm advising you to use your best judgment and your best discernment. What I'm saying, though, is that what I'm feeling people are doing or will do. That's what I'm feeling. That's how I feel. So I can advise it because that's my advice. I advise to use your judgment. Don't, be careful about cheating. That's what I advise. But I feel like people may cheat. That's what I also feel. And I feel that there's a level of like, and some people too are not even going to be involved with anybody. And that's actually going to be a wonderful experience for you, I feel. Yeah. There's something about the anonymity of it. There's something about like, I'm never going to see this person again. Thank God. Great sex. That kind of thing. So that's what I'm saying and seeing and feeling. Is there anything else for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Oh my God, the song, Come On Baby, Light My Fire from the Doors. It's still tying into what we were just talking about. Be careful with drinking, though, too. Be careful with drinking here. You need to be in your faculties, and that's even if you're not like traveling, if you're not traveling far, even if, whoever this is, be careful with drinking and overindulgence here. Yeah, you need to be very careful with your love relationships, because the ones that are, where nobody's cheating, but like, or you may be like, there's a necessity to be very, very on the level with your partner, just in all regards, but especially within communication. When we communicate from a level of like inebriation, we're bringing a lot of weirdness, but there's something here too where it's like we're bringing even more than that. Like we're bringing pent up toxicity that is almost used like a bow and arrow. It's angry, and it's harsh, and it's meant to hurt. And it's in regard to things where people have been hurt, where secrets have been kept. I feel that that's also a necessity for me to say. So if you're in a loving relationship and none of this is like even resonating, please don't fit it. Don't make it fit. Please, please, please. Like, this is for situations where like literally you will hear what I'm saying and it'll be like, oh, ding, ding, ding. This works. This is what This is what she's talking about. This is what I'm experiencing on a personal level through any of this communication. Do not make it fit. It doesn't always have to fit. Anyways, okay. Yeah, there's something about feeling like very under glass, like you're in a microscope, under a microscope. Or you're watching somebody. Either way, somebody's under some sort of strange scrutiny. And I say strange because it doesn't feel like, it feels semi-obsessive. So yeah. All right, Leo, I'm gonna go because it's almost 3 in the morning. I'm super tired, and Leo was the one that I needed to do, so I'm doing it, and I'm gonna go to bed, and I hope that this was helpful for you. Yeah, if you feel that you are interested in me doing any more of these types of channeled messages, let me know in the description or the comments section. And I will do them, and I may just do them anyhow. Who knows? I may just, tonight seemed like, okay, I was sitting in bed and I was like, you know what? I should probably do this before I go to bed. So here I am, and I'm glad I did. Yeah, I hope that any of this information was helpful for you. All right, Leo, my name is Isel, the Altruistic Mystic, and if you like this, feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and, let me know what you think in the comment box if any of this resonated, or if you want me to do any more videos like this. Okay, have a good night. Take care. Bye.